What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is I, live from Brooklyn. I'm back. I was tired earlier. I had a long day. I had to get some libation and some sustenance to sustain myself. So here I am back in another live stream. You know, people have been asking me, Mel, why haven't you been live streaming lately? You know, been busy. That's the short answer. Real busy. A lot of time consuming things that I'm doing. You know, a lot of stuff going on. But it's all for the better. And I wanted to talk about perceptions. It's funny what people think they know about you sometimes. It really is. It's funny what folks try to gather about you. You know, it's been said that perception is greater than reality. What people perceive you to be becomes the truth of who you are. Sounds real philosophical type of person. People have judgments. They have these notions about who you are sometimes when they know nothing at all. Could be family, could be friends, could be co-workers, lovers, who knows. But it's out there. What's up, Grandpa's Place? Nice to see you. Welcome to the live stream. People have perceptions of you sometimes, going off a little information, going off of appearance. Yo, what's up, Yas Poet? Just reflecting, ruminating if you want, you know? But thanks to you folks that come to the live stream. And you too out there probably have people, yeah, Deep said, okay, I got you, Deep. Yeah, it is a stigma. What's going on? 4 a.m.? Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Hey, what's up, Victory Leo? You know, I appreciate anybody that comes into the live stream for however long that you can. This is me just taking a quiet moment in a busy week just to reflect, you know, share my thoughts. What's up, Vin G? Vin G, me and Vinny G. Sorry about that. I keep saying Vin G. Me and you need to do a live stream, man. Hit me up. Even if you want to do a hangouts after this, Vinny G, we can definitely do that if you want to. I'm up for it tonight. Anybody that wants to do a live stream, I'm up for it. You know, hit me up. Send me the invite in Google Hangouts. SeekADreamerBeliever.com. You know, at gmail.com. What's up, Rosa? Yeah, I'm doing well. Just talking about perception. Sometimes people look at your image, the way you talk, the way you think, the way you carry yourself, and they perceive to know you. I say this for a reason, because people may see you move a certain way. They may think they know, you know, who you are, you know, because of how you present yourself. And the perception of who a person is can become the reality. And sometimes it can be formed in a negative way. What's going on, Woods? What's going on? Welcome to the live stream. You know, perceptions, you know, can take people in all types of places. Vinny G says, how are we gonna do it? I can come. Okay, yeah. I see. The only thing with the YouTube is I'm doing live stream through the YouTube, and I can't really send the invite. That's the downside right now to this. Hey, Just Us, what's going on? Long time no see. So if you want to send me an invite where we could go live on your channel through Google Hangouts, because the mobile app has it where I don't even know if I could send you an invite and actually do a Hangouts through mobile. What's up, Beamer TV? Just talking about perceptions, you know, how people think they may know things about you based off how you present yourself and what you show them. And they only have a piece of you, you know. They may see a public profile. People shouldn't judge it. Yeah, they shouldn't judge, but people do. The reality is we judge folks all the time based off appearance, based off how, you know, we move or how they move. And, you know, that's just prejudices that people have. You know, sometimes it's nothing to do with race. There's certain prejudices. Yeah, you say never judge a book by its cover, but the reality is a lot of times we do. We do. Unfortunately, there's times where I have judged a book by its cover as well. But the thing is to be honest and say, hey, look, I was wrong. Maybe you're not who I thought you were. You know, maybe there's more to you. Yeah, but you learn. You know, you learn from your mistakes. Okay, yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, no, we can do it after Vinny G. I'm seriously right after. I probably won't be on too long, but after I can get on here. Um, you're defending the NFL thing, and I don't have all the facts. What up? Well, yeah, that's true. Some people go off perceptions. We look at how it looks like. Grandpa's place. Yeah, from time to time we do judge. But it does take a man or a woman to stand up and say you were wrong. But the reality is sometimes we just go based off a feeling, a notion. Sometimes we just go based off of what our perception of something is without actually understanding all the facts. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, no, definitely, Rosa. You want to grow as a person. You don't. I mean, you said you done it years ago, but you don't want to do it now. I mean, but that's the thing. You want to grow as a person. If you're the same person that you were, years ago to now, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, however long you were alive, then you wasted a lot of time. I think as Muhammad Ali says, if you're the same person at 50 that you were at 20, then you wasted 30 years of your life. So you want to grow from that. But the reality is that sometimes we see how a person moves and we think we know folks. We see the way people interact online, or a picture that they show us, an image, words, thanks, Victory. But the reality is who do we really know? Just as some folks just focus on the wrong stuff instead of stepping out of it. Yeah, true. Yeah, no, Melanie, it is. Life is about constant growth. It is, definitely. But I think a lot of times we just take too much time and have a narrow-sighted view of each other based off of, different demographics, characteristics, stereotypes. People play into stereotypes all the time, be it racial, be it financial, be it age-wise, be it something with sexuality. I mean, we stereotype each other at times. We have different perceptions based off of something that somebody else may have told us. It may not even be something that we truly believe. You go with the status quo or the popular vibe or whatever sells at that moment. I mean, especially online. But what if we actually got to know people? What if we actually, seen like the facts, like Just Us says? Sometimes we don't really have all the facts, and we see something. Just like if you want to talk about Colin Kaepernick and the whole, kneeling down with the knee and stuff like that. There's one side of it where it seems like it's a disrespect to the flag. Yeah, it's true. Some folks don't want to. They don't want to see all the facts. Some folks see it as, a protest that's meaningless and going nowhere, and it could be that. But the point is, until you get into the mindset or the behind the core, into the substance of where a person is coming from, what do we really know? People don't even know that the real lyrics to the national anthem. Yeah, true. But at the same time, you know what? People go off of what they go off of. You have a good night. Being teaming out. Okay, cool. Thanks for stopping by. I'm not going to get too deep, but the thing is that everybody has a different perception of, things. And sometimes we're wrong. Sometimes we're right. Like I said, if I go back into the whole issue with Colin Kaepernick and him taking the knee, there are parts of it that are right. There are parts of it that are wrong. There are parts of it that are misunderstood. There's a perception and a conversation that need to happen that folks may not be ready for. So flow suspected. I'll show the. Yeah, no, definitely. I understand what you're saying about the fallen soldiers and stuff like that. I think what happens all too often is that we see an image, and we'll see somebody speak something, and then we'll go based off of the first impression. That's what I'm thinking about. Sometimes we just go off the first impression of what something is, as opposed to actually seeing it for what it is and getting all the facts. Yeah, no, Victory, you charge your phone. It's all good. Yeah, no, I'll definitely, me and him will have something to talk about, whatever he wants to talk about. Yeah, but I challenge people out there not to just go based off of the image, just to go based off of feeling, just to go based off of what somebody else told you is something, that you should, subscribe to, whatever that may be. See the facts for yourself. You look at the perception, have your perception, your initial reaction, whatever feeling that you have, but then dig deeper. Find out that there's more to life. There's more to life than you can see. There's more to the perception, than you know. Melanie says, I thought it was super, but just complaining about actions behind. Yeah, no, definitely. There's definitely a lot more to that, Melanie. There's definitely a lot more to things than we see at first. But it is about digging deeper. You just dig deeper by keeping an open mind and open heart, being objective, looking at all sides. Yeah. To me, the government flash so taking homeless. Yeah. No, definitely. Just us. There's more to the flag and what's going on with the soldiers and the widows and things of that nature. Definitely it's a deep issue. But I think on both sides of any issue, we should be willing to see, where a person's motivations is coming from, and as opposed to just what an image is. Sometimes, we have the image of somebody walking down the block. It could be somebody who's big and burly and we thinking they're going to rob us or something like that. Or it could be somebody who's dressed scantily clad, and then you may think that person is promiscuous, and you don't know. You really don't know. It's not always the case. Now, you should be aware of perceptions and how people perceive you. But the reality is everything is not always as it appears. And I'll definitely say that. And that's sometimes the flaw that people have with perceptions. They use their perceptions as the reality. Yeah. Some folks just assume, and you know what they say, when you assume, what you make out of yourself when you assume. But the reality is people do it. So assume on, I guess. Just be careful in your assumptions, because the assumptions don't always meet to reality. Thank you, Ned. Appreciate it. Thanks for joining the live stream. Thank you, Christine. Welcome. But yeah, like I said, just dig deeper. Sometimes if we just look beneath the surface, it doesn't have to be far beneath the surface. You can actually find the truth of, who people are, what life is about, what society brings. Yes, when you assume wrong. Maybe sometimes you assume right, depending on if you're a great detective. Maybe you're in the bloodline of Sherlock Holmes or, whatever fictional detective is out there. I don't know. But the point is, like I said, be willing to keep an open mind and see beyond, what it is that's in front of you. Definitely, Victor Lee. You want to be careful of your surroundings. You want to be careful of what's going on as well. But at the same time, because of your surroundings, don't be so quick to do it. Okay, set for 20 minutes from now. Definitely. Okay, I probably won't be on too much longer. Dude, yeah, I love Sherlock Holmes too, Ned. I grew up watching some of the movies this way, but I actually have the books of Sherlock Holmes, and I need to read them. That's funny. But I have a couple of volumes of Sherlock Holmes. Sometimes vibes are right. Yeah, sometimes vibes are right. But at the same time, still keep an open mind. Hey, Average Joe, didn't know you were on, but thanks. What's going on? Thanks for stopping by and joining in. I'm just talking about perceptions. Justice says, always go with the guilty until proven innocent thing, but that's for everyone, not just an individual. Hey, what's going on, Stacy? As soon as you're done, I can start done. Yeah, no. Okay, Vinny G. Yeah, no, definitely. Just send me the invite. Well, as far as that goes, because I had a couple of comments. I don't want to lose the comment. Yeah, you do have folks that feel like go with guilty until proven innocent, because we're imperfect beings and in a perfect world, and everybody's not as honest as they say they are. Everybody's not as honest as they would like to be. Sometimes people want to be dishonest. Who knows? But like I said, it is the perception. Maybe people put on a mask or something like that. Victory Leo, so almost got mugged by a homeless person, and a good thing in distance. Wow, sorry to hear that you almost got mugged from a homeless person. Yeah, but you do have to be careful of your surroundings. You have to look both ways, and all the cliches that go with that. What I'm saying? You want to have an open heart and open mind, and be caring and kind towards people, but you do want to be careful. Lest wisdom is justified of her children, as is said, as is written. I believe anything that happens is meant to happen. Well, I don't know about that, Just Us. I don't know about that. Keep your friends close and pepper spray. Yeah, well, yeah. There's things in this world that happen, I don't believe, that are meant to happen. And yes, Stacey, you have to watch your back. You don't want to be too trusting. And there's people that get hurt and beat up and robbed and stuff like that all the time. I don't believe that that's supposed to happen. What I believe is that we live in a world of opposites. I believe that, we live in a world where these things can happen. Our lives Or written before. Yeah. No. I definitely believe that. What's up, Band Runner Squad? I see you. Yeah. Nah. I believe that things happen for a reason. I don't always believe that everything that happens is supposed to happen. There's probably somebody being mugged and robbed and stuff like that, or beat up or killed or something right now. I'm not saying that that's the way it was supposed to happen. There's a difference between something being destined to happen and something that was supposed to happen, because people break the law all the time. I mean, it doesn't mean they're supposed to break the law, but they do. It's just in the nature of people. So, I mean, some people would suggest that because that's what they would do, that that's what they're supposed to do. Maybe they're doing their job. Not here to two different paths, but each has its consequence. Yeah, definitely. Everything happened. Some people have the right to choose. Some people don't. Yeah. Yeah. It is written for you to get home safe. Anybody on this live stream, if you out there about anywhere in a dangerous area, or you just going and partying, I hope you get home safe from whatever you're doing. Hopefully, ain't folks out there doing nothing mischievous. But the reality is that, these things do happen. Whether they're meant to happen or not, I don't always know. I don't believe that everything is always supposed to happen, but I do believe that things happen for reasons. Yeah. I didn't say we had a choice. No, I'm saying I believe folks have a choice. I don't know what you meant, just by saying we don't have a choice, because some people have a choice, and I believe some people don't. Some people have a right to choose. Some people do have a right to choose. We had just to make sure we show some love. So no, definitely. I definitely will check you out when you do your next video, especially if I'm around. If I'm not, I'm going to come in. I'm going to show some love to you and your family or whatnot, squad. Thank you for that. But like I said, not to get too off topic, things happen, man. Things happen, and people go through things. So why exactly they happen, I don't purport to have the meanings to it and whatnot. But I say watch your surroundings. Well, I just start to say hi. Yeah, thanks for saying hi. Because I'm about to wrap this up in a few minutes anyway. Like I said, I don't want to go too off topic, but yeah, yeah, I do have a Gmail. My Gmail is seeker.dreamer.believer@gmail.com. Yeah, no, Rosa, I will stop by your channel after I finish this live stream right now. Definitely I will. I'll stop by all the people that was in this channel. I just leave a comment below after I upload this video. Anybody that watched this video, to let me know to stop by. Just as says, it was written that the ultimate creator knew before he was, therefore it's already been written what would happen, and it had no control because it's already written. Yeah. Well, just us. It was written. I believe it was written, but there's a difference. It was written of the choices that we would make in this moment. I mean, I believe that, yeah, things are destined, things are written, but when you look back through the annals of time and you see what happened, is the choices and things that are being made at this point. And somebody, maybe in the past date, future date, decided, hey, we're going to put this together. Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely Grandpa's Place. Like I said, anybody that I forget and then I didn't click on, when I upload this video, just let it be known that you watched. If I forgot you, if I didn't catch you, if I didn't get to you, I'll come to your channel. I'll check you out. Everybody. Doesn't matter who you are. I have no problem coming by people's channels. I have no problem showing love. That is not an issue for me. Like I said, I have a lot going on. Don't worry. I even put a video out for this in advance. It was already written. It was already uploaded, about me coming to people's channels. Maybe you'll get that video if you look, you can look through mine. I think I put it up 2 or 3 months ago. Hey, Lynn, you can say, thanks for saying hello. Average Joe is a point of view which in luck plays a part in many decisions. Yeah, I mean, some people say luck. I say destiny. It's different things. But the reality is I do believe things happen for a reason, whatever they are, however it may be, however it may transpire. Some people have a right to choose. Some people don't. They have that choice taken away from them for different reasons. Sometimes it is semantics, Average Joe. Sometimes it is. But where do we stand in those semantics? Where do we stand in this thing called life? in the vastness of the soul, in the confines of reality, in the perception of our own hearts. Where do we stand? What is what? Who is who? Concerning the book of Job in the Bible, definitely man explores questions of bad things happening to people. Yeah, well, definitely the book of Job, for those religious folks out there, is a book about why things happen to people and how to overcome and cope with that for those folks that want to get into that. Definitely the book of Job is a great book to read. Thank you. I just said that about everything that does happen for a reason. I truly believe that. No, I do believe that things happen for a reason. I will not dispute that. Now, whether or not we have choices, whether or not things were supposed to happen, however that transpires, I believe that based on people's nature, things happen definitely for reasons. Do you do home visits in order to pay those things? Yeah, no. Hey, listen, I would do home visits if I had the time, the money, and the energy. I would have no problem doing a video with all of you. Like I said, it's just about having the time, the money, and the energy. It's all good. I appreciate everybody that stopped by. Just as bad things happen to people's little kids' innocence, but someone is in control of this realm. Yeah, but see, because I'm not trying to get too religious on it, but it is the last chapter or the last verse, I think, of Ecclesiastic, the book of Ecclesiastics, because I can get biblical with you. I'm not afraid. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid to get biblical with anybody that wants to get biblical. If you want to get biblical, it talks about what the duty of man is, and then if you go into other books of the Bible, the Old Testament, it tells you what's before us, good, evil, life, death, and the choice is yours. So we do have choices. Maybe not all of us, for different reasons. If you come from different countries, if you're under different oppression, if you have the enemy coming at you different ways in a spiritual manner, that happens. These things are there. But I challenge anybody to read actually the last verse of the book of Ecclesiastics. What about the books are missing? What are you talking about? The books that are missing? I don't understand that question. Because the other scripture, I forget where the other scripture is, but it's written that it says in there that before man is life, death, good and evil, and is your choice is what you want to choose. So every person that subscribes to that or believes in that has that. And like I said, I'm not a preacher. I'm not the most spiritual or the spiritual or whatnot, but I do know something about the Bible and stuff like that. Like I said, I know everybody don't get into that, so I'm not going to get too preachy. I'm not here trying to proselytize anybody. Like I said, everybody has their different beliefs or things that they believe or don't believe. Haven't heard of that. I'm more of the King James one. Yeah, that actually, all the scriptures that I'm talking about are from the King James. I only read the King James version of the Bible. Not to say that I haven't read other Bibles, other versions of it, but that is. The Book of Thomas is a great place to start with the books excluded by the Council of Nicaea. Yeah, no, definitely. The Book of Thomas, you can definitely go there. What's up, Tambone? The closer that I get to the Lord, the more the devil comes at me. Yeah, true fact. I mean, definitely. King James Version was written in 1611. I read the Bible often. Yeah, definitely. If you can read the Bible, I need to read the Bible more. I probably got not two versions. I got two King James Bibles in my room somewhere gathering dust. But I need to open them up. Definitely. It's good to get some spiritual food and recollection in your life and whatnot. I didn't expect to have a spiritual discussion, but I have to end this live stream and contact Vin G. All right. Whoa. Sorry. Take care.